Our next type of lamp is the spot lamp, which at a strength of 2 is way too low. Let's bump that up to 200. That's more like it. And this is a pretty intuitive lamp, one that you are likely familiar with, where all of the light energy is focused within a circle or cone of influence. It's popular at concerts and stage performances, where key lighting is very important. As you can see, it's quite easy to manipulate in the 3D view. Hitting G to move it around, but also hitting R twice gives it a nice searchlight kind of feel. Very easy to pinpoint your subject. And as far as lamp settings, they're pretty much the same with a couple additions. First, the size setting, which does what you would expect in terms of the shadows. If we bump this up from 0.1 to, let's say, 0.5, you'll see that our shadows blur, but also the border of our spotlight circle softens. And then the rest of our lamp and nodes drop down are the same. However, we do have a spot shape drop down where we can adjust the size of our spotlight circle. Make it bigger, we can make it smaller. And then also we have this blend setting. So I'm going to take my size back down to 0.1 so that our shadows are a little more crisp. Typically with a spotlight, sharper shadows are the more realistic result. And so with this blend setting, if I take that down to 0, you can see that the energy across our circle is consistent. However, if we start to take that blend value up, our circle will start to fade towards the center. And so that really helps to soften up our harsh spotlight circle. And then finally, we have this show cone setting, which is a display feature. If I jump back to solid viewport shading, you can see what our spotlight looks like in the non-rendered viewport with these dotted lines kind of outlining the cone of influence. And then if we enable show cone, we get an extra layer of cone visualization, which can certainly be helpful. And that is the spotlight in Cycles.